Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back class 7th in your online mathematics class. Today I'll start chapter 31 circles. So students, what are circle? A circle is a simple closed curve all of whose points are at a constant distance from a fixed point in the same plane. The fixed point is called the center of the circle. So circle is a simple closed curve all of whose points are at constant distance. This is the constant distance from the center of the circle. So this is the constant distance. So the circle is what in the circle all the points are at the constant distance from a fixed point, and that fixed point is called the center of the circle. So this is the center and this is the constant distance. So this is the definition of the circle. Now what is radius? A line segment joining the center of the circle with any point on it is called a radius. So here in this figure, this OA is the radius. Here A is the point on the circle and O is the fixed point, that is the center. So the distance between the center and the fixed point on the circle is called radii. If I draw like this and I say this is point B, then the OB is the radius of the circle. All radii of a circle are equal. What is diameter? Diameter is a line segment which passes through the center of a circle and has the end point on the circle. Suppose this is the line and this line passes through the circle, and you can see that this line has the end point on the circle. Here say this point P and this point Q. So this distance is known as, this line segment is known as diameter of the circle. A line which passes through the center and has at the ends point at the circle, on the circle, the end and has the end points on the circle is called the diameter. So here AOB is the diameter, POQ is the diameter, and diameter is just double of its radius. So diameter is equals to 2 multiplied by radius. Okay, now next is chord. What is a chord? Chord is also a line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is called a chord of that circle. Suppose if I draw a line segment, if I draw a line segment like this, so this is the line segment and this line, and the points of this line segment are on a circle, right? So this line segment is a chord. Chord is a line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is a chord. If I draw a line segment like this, suppose this is X and this is Y, then this line segment XY is also a chord. And the largest chord in any circle is the diameter. Diameter is also a chord and it is the largest chord in a circle. Now circumference is the distance around the circle is called its circumference. Circumference is the distance around the circle. Circumference is the perimeter of the circle. Suppose if you run around a circle, it means you will cover a distance equal to the circumference of a circle. Next is semicircle. The end points of the diameter of a circle divides the circumference of the circle into two equal arcs, right? This is the 2 points of the diameter A. These are the point A and B, and these points are dividing this whole circle into two equal arcs. This is the first arc and this is the second arc. So these points are dividing it into two equal arcs. Each of these arcs is called a semicircle, and the region enclosed by a semicircle and the diameter is known as semicircular region. This region is known as semicircular region. Okay, so this is semicircle. This arc is semicircle. Now the question arises that what is an arc? So an arc is a part of a circle included between 2 points on the circle. Suppose if I say this is point B and this is P and this is the point B. So what is an arc? It is a part of a circle included between the 2 points on the circle. So this is the arc. Okay. So here in this figure, this PB is minor arc. It is called minor arc, and the other arc and this arc start from PQB, and this arc is known as the major arc. It is and you can see that it is greater than a semicircle, so it is called a major arc. This arc is greater than the semicircle, so it is called a major arc, and this arc is less than a semicircle, so it is called a minor arc. Next is segment. Suppose this is a chord AB. So here in this figure, a chord AB of a circle divides the circular region into two parts. Each part is called a segment of the circle. The bigger part, suppose this AQB, this bigger part is known as the major segment, and this is known as the major segment. The bigger part AQB containing the center of the circle is called the major segment, and the smaller part which does not contain the center of the circle is called minor segment. Here APB is the minor segment. So the minor segment does not contain the center of the circle. This is the minor segment and this is the major segment. Now the next is sector. What is a sector? A sector of a circle is a region bounded by two radii. Suppose this is the first radii OA and this is the second radii OB. So what is the sector? This is the region bounded by the two radii is known as a sector. So this AOB is sector. Now the secant. What is secant? A line. Suppose if I draw a line like this. Okay, this is P and this is Q. So a line which this line is intersecting a circle. This line is intersecting at point A and at point B. So this line is known as a secant. Secant is a line which intersects a circle at two distant points is called a secant. So PQ is a secant intersecting the circle at A and B. Now suppose if I make a point here, this is point X. So this point lies in the interior of a circle, right? So this is the point interior of the circle. Now if I make a point here, suppose this is Y, so this point is on the circle, and if I make a point here, say Z, this point is exterior of the circle. Okay, now what are concentric circles? Here in the figure you can see that this is the concentric circle. Concentric circles are coplanar circles with the same center. Here you can see this is a circle and the center of this circle is O, and this is another circle and the center of this circle is also O. So this is the concentric circles. Now what is a tangent? A tangent is a line in the same plane as a circle that intersect it at exactly one point. The point where the tangent and a circle intersect is called the point of tangency, or you can say point of contact. This is the point of tangency, or you can say point of contact. At this point the line is intersecting, so this line is intersecting only at one point of a circle. So this line M is called a tangent and this point is known as the point of tangency. Properties of tangents. What is the first property? Suppose this is the tangent M. Okay, this is the line M and it is a tangent to a circle. Then this tangent is perpendicular to the radius. If I draw a radius which on this point of contact, if I draw a radius from point O on the point of contact, then this radius is perpendicular to the tangent of the circle. The tangent is perpendicular to the radius drawn to the point of contact. So you can say that the tangent is perpendicular to radius through the point of contact. Okay, it means that it makes 90 degree here. This is the first property. Second property is, suppose this is the point exterior to the circle, and from this point if we draw a tangent, two tangents, then the distance between the two tangents are equal. PA is equals to PB. Okay, so this is the second property. Now the angle in a semicircle. Suppose if you draw a circle with center O and then draw its diameter AB. Okay, then this AXB is a semicircle, AYB is also a semicircle. So these are the two semicircles. Then mark any point C on the semicircle AXB. If you mark any point C and then join this AC and CB, then the angle formed here, this angle that formed on the circumference of this semicircle is a right angle, or you can say is 90 degree. Okay, so this is 90 degree. This is the angle, this angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So if we draw a angle like this, then this angle is 90 degree. If we draw it like this, then its angle is also 90 degree. Here if we draw here like this, then it is also 90 degree. Okay,